Hey mama, if you're listening to this, you might be carrying a secret that feels too heavy to speak out loud. You look like you got it all together, you serve at church, maybe you even lead a Bible study. You smile when you drop off the kids, but no one sees the other side of you, the one that comes out behind closed doors. At home, you are a completely different person. You yell, you explode, you scream at your kids, sometimes in their face. You tell them to shut up. You grab them too harshly. You throw things across the room. You smack them in anger, twist their ears, spank them in rage, and immediately after, you are hit with a tidal wave of shame. You cry alone in your room and you whisper, "God, what is wrong with me?" You feel scared and disgusted by your own reactions. You're terrified that someone might find out. You wonder if your kids would be better off without you. You feel unworthy, broken, and too far gone to be redeemed. You try to fix this on your own. You listen to podcasts, parenting books, download freebies, but nothing changes. You keep falling back into the same patterns, and it feels like you are stuck in a cycle that you can't break. You don't trust yourself anymore, and if you're honest, you are afraid of who you become. But here's the truth, Mama. You are not beyond hope. You're not alone, and with God's help and the right support, you can change. I'm Elizabeth, a mom of 4 and an anger management coach for Christian moms. And inside my Calm Christian Mom coaching program, I guide women just like you through a powerful transformation. This isn't shallow behavior management. We go deep. We address your triggers, your stress, your mindset, your nervous system, and the spiritual root behind your patterns. We invite God into every layer and walk hand in hand towards healing. In just 12 weeks, you can become a completely different mom, unrecognizable. One who leads with patience, not panic. One whose children feel emotionally safe around her. One who cultivates peace. This summer, I'm offering a Calm Mama strategy session, a powerful 15-minute one-on-one coaching session designed to help you uncover the root of your anger and receive spiritual, emotional, and practical support. It's your chance to experience what coaching is like with me before diving deeper into ongoing support. If we both feel like the full program is the next right step, we can talk about what that looks like for you. You don't have to keep living like this. Your family is worth healing, and so are you. Use the link in the show notes to book the Calm Mama strategy session. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to be warm, fun-loving, and patient with your nieces, nephews, your friends' kids, or even random children in public, but with your own kids, that version of you hardly shows up? I recently had someone ask me, why do I show up so kindly and gently with other people's children, but when it comes to my own, I feel irritated, reactive, and even mean? And her son even asked her, why are you so nice to other kids, but so mean to us? Wow, let's talk about a wake-up call. If you ever felt that sting of conviction, you are not alone. I want to unpack why this happens and help you see that this doesn't make you a bad mom. It makes you human. And with Jesus' help, you can grow through this. Let's talk about this episode. This is a really deep topic. This sometimes brings up a lot of shame and discomfort. So let's dive in. Here is number 1 reason why you are kinder to other kids than your own. You are holding it all together in public, and at home, you let your guard down. Think of this scenario. Just like at work, we put our best face forward because we care about our reputation. We know we could lose our job or get into trouble, so we keep it together even when we feel overwhelmed. The same is true in public with other people's kids. We push down our frustrations because we want to be seen as kind and patient. But when we come home, our guard drops. We feel safe. We know that our kids are not going anywhere, and that sense of comfort gives our emotions permission to spill out, even often in the form of frustration and irritability. It's not that those other kids don't frustrate you. It's that you put your best face forward when you go out in public because your reputation matters to you a lot. It's kind of the same thing with our children. If you had where your kids behave really well when they stay at grandparents' house, or they do really well at school, and then as soon as they get into the car, they fall apart at the seams because they were holding it in all day. They were just putting their best face forward, and then as soon as they come through the door, you are the safe person and they fall apart. Here's the Bible verse for this point. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything that you do flows from it. Proverbs 4:23. This verse reminds us that when our heart is full of unprocessed emotions, they overflow into our actions, especially at home. One of the things that we work on in my 12-week Calm Coach to Mom program is processing and releasing emotions on a regular basis in a healthy way so you don't suppress them and then take them out on your family in unhelpful ways. It is really important to process and release emotions on a regular basis. The other part of that is that your family is your safe space. So that's actually good things. It means that your family is your safe space. That is why your real emotions come out. Let's go back to that scenario when your kids hold it together all day at school, and then as soon as they get into the car, they fall apart at the seams. Why? Because they've been holding it together all day. You are their safe space. So when they see you, their emotional walls come down. They know you're not going anywhere. They know that you're going to stick around, and they feel safe falling apart around you. So same goes for you. You've been holding the stress together, pushing past your limits constantly, managing constant demands. And when you're finally in the presence of your family, the real exhausted version of your feelings come out, and it comes out on your family. It's not because you don't love them. It's because you are emotionally maxed out. That is the reason why you are reacting with your family, and you are kind to other people outside of your home. It's not who you truly are, my friend. It's a sign that you are running on empty. Maybe you think, well, this is who I really am because that's who I am behind closed doors. I know that's what your mind is telling you, and you feel really guilty about it. But what I want to tell you and explain to you is when you're feeling this way, that's a sign that you are running on empty, that you are maxed out emotionally, and you're feeling completely depleted. The guilt that you feel, it's actually a good thing. It's convicting guilt. It means that your actions are not aligned with the kind of mom that you want to be for your kids. There's a difference between shame and convicting guilt. Shame says, I'm a terrible mom. Conviction says, something needs to change, and with God's help, I can make these changes. You are not a terrible person. You're just a mom who's been stuffing down your emotions, trying to hold it all together. What you are experiencing is emotional depletion. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus says, come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Jesus doesn't shame you. He invites you into rest and healing so you can show up with more peace at home. So if you are wondering, why do you feel like two different people, sweet and patient with others, but reactive with your own family? It's not because you are broken. It's because you are human, you feel overwhelmed, and your cup is running dry. In my Calm Christian Mom coaching program, this is exactly what we work on. We're getting to the root of what is draining you, proactively reducing your stressors, and learning tools that help you show up with more emotional capacity and peace in the home. If this resonates with you, my friend, I want to invite you to take the next step towards healing. Make this summer be the summer that you transform your motherhood. In just 12 weeks, you can become a completely different mom. You can invest in support and fast track your progress. Reach out to me, and book a consultation call so we can talk about how my program can help you and rebuild your capacity so you can finally become the mom that you know that you were created to be. You are not alone in this, and with Jesus, you are never without hope. The link is in the show notes to take your next step. Hey mama, do you find yourself snapping over the smallest things, like spilled milk or constant whining, then feeling horrible afterwards? If you're tired of losing your temper and you want to show up with more patience, I have something for you. It's a free training called How to Be More Patient with Your Kids so you're not screaming over spilled milk. Inside, I'll walk you through 10 simple things you can start doing today to become a calmer, more Christ-like mom, even on the hard days. To get it for free, just leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts and send a screenshot to hello@emotionallyhealthylegacy.com. Or if you'd rather skip the wait, you can grab it right now for just $27. The link is in the show notes. Let's help you become the peaceful, patient mom your kids need.